So in the FBI, one of the things that I did over my 20 years is I ran the healthcare fraud task force, and I dealt with a lot of insurance fraud. And there's the diagnosis. It's very important in the medical industry to have a diagnosis for everything. So when you add the D to PTS, it allows medical doctors now to have a diagnosis, which means they can medicate. There's our solution. Come in, we'll diagnose you, and we'll medicate you when it's not a disorder. It's absolutely not a disorder. This cortisol, this conversation of dendrites and cortisol, it's the chemical makeup physiologically in the body and of how it deals with trauma. That's the bottom line. It's not a disorder. It's absolutely natural. Now, the manifestation of this trauma syndrome is abnormal, but the abnormal is normal because you are going to have an abnormal reaction to an abnormal event. Now, when you put abnormal event on top of abnormal event on top of abnormal event, that trauma builds up, and we walk in this abnormality of trying to deal with this trauma that's building up. But it's so important for people out there to hear this. You do not have a disorder. There is nothing wrong with you. You don't need to immediately run to medication. You need to get around people who understand, who've been through it, and you grow in these community relationships. And the ultimate is Christ.